Well, he is the ultra-marathon man. We last heard about Dean Karnazes just a couple of weeks ago when he was knocked down by a coyote in Marin County.
But that's not the most memorable thing that happened to him this month. NBC Bay Area's Garvin Thomas joins us with the story in tonight's Bay Area Proud.
Jessica and Janelle, you know, we could fill this entire newscast listing all the amazing things Dean Karnazes has done. Let's just talk about one of them, finishing 50 marathons in 50 states in 50 days. We wanted to talk now, however, about how it all started and the thousands of people Dean has touched along the way.
It's going to be wet out there.
On a Mission District street corner, close to midnight.
Can I have a cup, Jules?
A group sharing a drink might not seem out of place. But what these folks are going to do next...
Thank you for joining this moment.
Well, that's a story.
You're going to see tears coming down my eyes. This is a very emotional moment.
Emotional for Dean Karnazes, because on this very spot, on this very night 30 years ago, his life changed. It was 1992, and Dean, then in marketing, was celebrating his 30th birthday at a bar with friends when he got up and announced he was going to run 30 miles.
And they looked at me and they said, "Dean, you're not a runner, you're drunk." And I said, "I know I am drunk, but I'm still going to do it."
And that is just what Dean did that night, and what he and his friends are going to do again on this night and into the morning to celebrate. Back then, Dean was not the extreme athlete he is today. What he was unhappy with his life and wanting to make a change.
But 10 miles down the road, the tequila started wearing off, and I thought, what the heck am I doing? Like, this is a really bad idea. But I don't know, I looked up and I saw the stars, and it was if God spoke to me. He just said, I felt like for the first time in my life, I meant to be right where I was at that time in the universe.
Dean went on to accomplish amazing things in the world of ultramarathoning, playing a big role in vaulting a once obscure sport into the public spotlight. It wasn't, however, Dean says, until he wrote a book about his experiences that his true calling emerged. He learned that from the thousands of letters from people who said his words changed their lives.
I thought, now I have a purpose. What other gift can you give to someone than the gift of inspiration?
It's the reason that, now 60, Dean continues to run with no plans to stop. And while 30 miles isn't a big run for him these days, it's where Dean stopped the following morning at the very same 7-Eleven in Half Moon Bay he did 30 years ago. Grateful for a life's path he never saw coming.
So I've lived a really charmed, amazing life, and it was because I got drunk on my 30th birthday and walked out of a bar.
Now, in case you're wondering how Dean got home 30 years ago, he called his wife from a payphone, collect, to come and pick him up. And that is something you haven't heard of somebody doing in a while.
A payphone.
A collect
What is
call?
that? A payphone. A payphone.
Okay, and just to drive the nail into this, I talked to him, of course, after the run. After 30 miles to the middle of the night, and he told me later that day, he went for a run.
I know.
No.
30 miles is nothing for him.
30 miles is nothing for a man who has
like a-
run more than 300 miles,
Yeah.
regularly runs more than 100 miles.
I can't believe he's 60.
I think the rest of us are all happy we're not doing anything we were doing when we were drunk in 30. That was a good one that he did.
On that note.
Yes,
Dedicated.
exactly.
Very inspiring. Thanks so much.